Yo, what's good everybody? My name is Woobo, and today I have another video for you guys. Sorry I haven't posted in like 2 days, that's my bad. The day after my last video, I kind of just really didn't feel like posting for some reason. I really just wasn't in the mood to do much. I don't know. But I just wasn't feeling it, man. And another thing for today, or not today, but yesterday, I don't know. I made a video and I just never uploaded it. It was a story, and then after I listened to the video a couple times, I just didn't like it. So I'm just gonna make this video instead. Yeah, so I'm just gonna basically just redo it. So yeah, let's get right into it. This one is gonna be about this weird guy that comes into my subway quite often. You meet a lot of interesting people, you know, while working in the restaurant business, and this guy was pretty cuckoo, man. So yeah, one night I was closing, and it was around 9:15, 9:10, somewhere around there. Okay, and he comes in, and he goes over to the drink cooler, and he starts piling chocolate milk into his pocket. And I'm just looking at him, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I didn't say that, like, of course, but like, I was thinking it. And then he starts talking about like some random shit that happened to him like 2 years ago, and I'm just like, what are you, like, I was just like agreeing with him and kind of going along with it. And then after like 10 minutes passed, like no shit, this guy just didn't move. Like, he just kept talking about random shit, and I was just like, all right, like, we need a, what can I get for you today? And he's just like, yeah, and then he points at the bacon and says, what's that? And I'm just like, that's bacon. And he's just all like, oh, okay, let me get some of that on a sandwich. So I'm like, all right, sweet, let me get you some. And so I said, what kind of bread do you want? And he told me what kind of bread he wanted. I put it on the little fucking cutting board thing, and I started putting bacon on it, right? I popped that bitch in the toaster, and I took it out, and the minute I asked him, what kind of veggies would you want on this? And he's just like, let me get some lettuce, I guess. I'm like, alright, cool. And I grabbed some lettuce, I started putting it on it, and he freaked out on me. He's just like, what are you doing? I'm just like, I'm putting bread on your sandwich, sir. Or not bread on your sandwich. That doesn't make any damn sense. I'm leaving that in the video because that's just fucking stupid what I just said. And I think a lot of people would laugh at that. So yeah, leave funny comments about it and whatever, and make fun of me. I don't care. But anyway, let's get on with the story. I don't want to ramble too much. So the minute I put some lettuce on his sandwich, he's just like, what are you doing? And he freaked out. And I'm just like, I'm putting lettuce on your sandwich, sir. That's what you wanted. And he's just all like, no, it's not what I want at all. Like, you're making the wrong sandwich. I'm just like, what? What do you mean I'm making the wrong sandwich? And he's just like, I didn't want that. I'm like, okay, what do you want then? And then he's just all like, oh, I know what it is. It's at the tip of my tongue. He just could not figure out what it is that he wanted. And at this point, it's 9:35, like fucking 9:35, somewhere around there. And he's been in there for so long at this point. Remember, he got in there at 9:15. So like, yeah, he's been in there for a minute too long. And I had like 2 other customers behind him. And he was, yeah, I felt bad for them. I really did. I'm like, I don't like being a dick while I'm at work, because I don't want like anybody like referring me to my manager like as like, you know, oh, this guy did this because blah blah, he's a dick, and yeah. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm just pretty nice to customers usually. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I've never like, I was never actually mean to a customer. Okay, anyway, I'm done rambling. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you're still fucking listening to me right now, that is ridiculous, because I have no clue why you would. Because, like, I'm just talking about some shit. But, yeah. Anyway, okay, I really need to get back on point. Okay, so he's thinking of what kind of sandwich he usually gets. And he's like, oh, it's the one with the salami and or no, he said there's lunch meat on it. And I'm just like, okay, so do you want like a BMT? He says, oh, that might be it. I think that's it. I'm like, oh, okay. It has pepperoni, salami, and ham. And he's just like, oh, no, that's disgusting. I don't want that. I've never had that before. I'm just like, okay. Well, do you want the club? And I told him what was on the club. He's like, no, I don't want that. It's not that either. And I was like, how about the cold cut? He says, oh, yeah, that's what it was. And started freaking out and jumping up and down. And like he was so happy that we figured it out. Like, you have no idea how happy this guy was. So we finally figured it out. And I was like, so what do you want me to do with this BLT? You want it still? He's just like, yeah, I'll just pay for it. I'm like, all right, cool. And so he paid for that, and he paid for the cold cut, right? And at this point, it's like 9:45, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this guy's been in here forever, almost a whole hour, dude. And like, this is where I shouldn't have asked him this question. I was just like, so. Do you have a rewards card? And like once I said that, I'm like, fuck, dude. Now this guy's gonna want to talk for like 10 more minutes. Like it's ridiculous. And then he ended up talking for like 10 more minutes, and he started talking about the medication he was on, and like how he can't eat cheese and shit, and just like how he's just like, yeah, man, I went to bed Thursday night, woke up Monday morning. I'm just like, that's not good. And he's just like talking about some more shit, saying he's like sleeping for like days on end without waking up because of this medication. I'm like, dude, go tell your doctor to take you off that if it's doing that to you, like, for real. Like, and he's just like, no, if I stop taking it, it'll kill me. I'm just like, what the like, I didn't say that. Like, I was gonna say what the fuck, but like, I was just like, well, you should seriously go tell your doctor. Like, he'll put you on something else. He's your doctor. He's supposed to help you, right? And he's just like, no, you don't understand. He'll kill me. And I'm just like, all right, man. I hope you get better. And yeah, I finally finished scanning him out, and he was like halfway to the fucking door, man. And he turns around and starts talking about some shit again. And I'm just like, all right, sir, have a good night. Like, the customers behind him were only in there for like 10 minutes of it. But like, still, man, I felt bad for them. Because I had to deal with him talking about some shit. Oh, man. It was honestly just ridiculous. Oh, and one more thing I forgot. Before he came in there, he was literally outside by his car. He has a really nice car, by the way. It's like I think it's a Dodge Charger. I don't know. It's a pretty nice car, right? And he was just walking around it for literally 10 minutes, just looking at the ground, just walking around it. Like, he pulled in, he sat there for a minute, he got out, closed the door. Oops, sorry about that. He closed the door, he opened it again, like 5 minutes later, closed it again, started walking around the car some more. Yeah, this guy was just weird. But I don't know. You meet really, really interesting people while working at a food place. It's wow. I don't know, man. I just don't know what to tell you. But anyways, if you guys are still here watching this video 9 minutes in, that's fucking ridiculous. Smack that fucking like button in the goddamn head. Alright? And leave a nice comment. Peace.